How's it going, everybody? This is Eddie, and got a video for today. It's a creative video, and normally I do my best with these videos, and then I get disappointed because I don't like them. With the creative videos, I don't have good enough redstone compactness, and the topic's just not, I don't know, not good or whatever. Whoops. But with this one, we'll see how it goes. So we all know, or hopefully we all know, that hoppers can bring items down. And we also know that droppers can bring items up, but only if you give it a redstone signal. With each different pulse, another one goes in, or another one goes up. But that's, you have to apply the redstone to that. Sometimes you don't want to do that, so you just want to let it go, and anything that it goes into the hopper will then go up. Sometimes you want that as soon as an item goes into a hopper, it moves on. So I created this here, which is a string of hoppers, and you can see this redstone ticking. And it only ticked once because I actually forgot a step here. So, hold up. Well, I guess you have to, in order to really have it work, you have to have that. And then this. So basically you just throw it in the hopper here, and you can see the redstone ticking, tick, 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 tick. And I'm not sure if all 64 are going to make it up in, but I hope they do. But either way, you just add some more items in there, and then it cycles through. I think all 64 is going to make it. But basically what this is it's just a row or a column of droppers that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to push any buttons or anything like that. Just as soon as an item is in the hopper, or in the dropper rather, it just starts traveling up. So there's all 64 did indeed make it. So that's good. So I have a potential use for this sort of thing, and then I'm going to go over how to build it. So potential use would be if you have this storage chest down here, and that's a storage chest for your coal perhaps, and then you have this furnace up here, up on the surface or in your base, or somewhere away, somewhere where it's in a different up above, and you can't, now if you had the furnace down below and the chest on top, you could just use hoppers like this to put the stuff in the furnace. But we're doing the reverse here. So the coal supply is on the bottom and the furnace is up at the top. So you can put in your item in the hoppers. You can put in lots of stuff: iron, gold, food to cook, and it'll just start draining into the furnace as there's available space. And then in here I'll put the coal, and again you can see tick 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 is going. And this last dropper is actually facing sideways so that it puts the coal in this correct slot. And as you can see, things are cooking. So basically the way this works is that it's the same pattern, as you can tell, repeated over and over again. And I'll go over it. Here it is. So here's one slice of it. You have the dropper, and then you have the comparator coming out of it. So if anything's in the dropper, this comparator will power the block. The block will power the redstone. The redstone will power the repeater, which will power this block. And then that will power the dropper to have it spit out the item. Now, then it's going to spit it out into this next dropper up in the line. Now you would think that you just repeat that pattern again, but you can't put a comparator right here because you can't put a comparator on top of a comparator. You have to put it on a full block, so you just have to switch sides and do it on the other side. You can put that there, and then it goes into a block. So place 2 blocks. And basically all it takes is everything that's in my hotbar right now, by the way. And then you go here and in this, and then you can put another block here. So basically what you're going to have is you're going to be building off of, so there's redstone and then the repeater, right? You're going to be building off of a row of droppers, and then I was kind of referring to it as a spine of blocks which you power. And then you just go over here for the next one. Now, I'll keep building this while I say that I doubt I'm the first person to come up with this. Now, I was trying to create a way to just plop an item into the bottom of this row of droppers and then have it go all the way up, and this is what I came up with on my own, but it's so simple that I'm sure there are people out there who either have more condensed ways of doing this or just know or have just done it this exact way before. I mean, there's a very finite number of ways which you condense redstone. And then there's one more part to this, and that is that there's a little design flaw with this way, which is that if you just do this right here and you throw in one item, like one redstone, why didn't that work? Oh, I switched it. This is a repeater. That should be a comparator. My fault. Did I do that anywhere else? No. So, here we go. Throw in one item. Tick, 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 tick. It's all the way up here at the top. Great. But if you throw in a stack of items, it doesn't work because this is on, and it's still on. Like, it never turns off. And because it never turns off, then this block never becomes unpowered and then repowered. So the way to fix that issue is to put a hopper right here. Throw your items into that hopper. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is get another redstone, put a piece of redstone right here with the repeater going into the hopper, so that when the first item drains out of the hopper and into the dropper, it will power this repeater and stop the hopper from spitting out anything else until the item has moved on. So what it's basically going to do is add a little bit of a delay. See how it's draining slower than normal? Like, I guess the normal speed for doing this is pretty quick, and now it's speed it down. It's probably going like half as slow. But that's going to allow there only to be room for one item in this bottom dropper, so that the whole system will be able to pulse off and then on and trigger each of the droppers again. So that's very necessary. And that's about it. So again, I haven't seen this anywhere else, but I would be surprised if this was the only place where it is. But I'm definitely going to be using this in my redstone projects. If anyone has found a compact or more compact way to do this, definitely let me know, because I'd love to see it, and I would definitely like to be putting this to good use, because sending items up like that from an underground storage could have so many uses. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching this video. Check out my live streaming. There'll be a link in the description. I live stream almost every night. And I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you guys next time.